I'm sure I got it right this time, right?
You did, bro.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
That's UEFA.
All right. Yes, guys, you're welcome to Soft Sports. And if you're wondering what we're doing today, it's something special and something different. Yes, you can see we are playing the game of Scrabble because we just want to scrap some things out of the world of football. Yes. And it's a very serious issue that took the football world by storm. Yeah. But we have to ease that storm right now and talk about it. Yeah, my name is Sase P and I have with me Handy and Evals. You're welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Always good to be here.
Always good to be here, but Handy, you're gonna be faced with serious talk today because your president,
Yes.
Florentino Perez, has put us alongside his companions in a very serious and controversial situation when it comes to football. And I'm talking about the ESL, the European Super League. Now, it's no longer news that some so-called big teams decided to break out of their leagues and Europe to form their special league where there will be no relegation and where there will be just big guys playing. And a lot of people came out to criticize them, especially me. I was against it, yeah. But Handy is a Real Madrid fan, and that project was kind of like spearheaded by the president of Juventus and the president of Real Madrid in person of Florentino Perez. So Handy, the sport is yours now. Tell us, what do you think about the ESL?
Well, if we're to talk about the ESL, generally I don't like the idea that the 15 so-called clubs will be the founding clubs of ESL. But the idea behind the project is something unique.
Okay.
Because yes, I believe we've all fantasized about seeing these big or top clubs play a lot or more often than we normally see, because they get to perform just 2 or 3 times in a season. And most times, if you check the salary, the wage payments, the sport, what's it called, the TV rights, everything concerning these big teams are way outrageous. And times are very, very hard now.
Okay.
With the COVID-19, things have been really difficult for teams. Without the fans being at their stadium, how do you expect teams to make money? And UEFA, with what I believe the European Super League was, why it was formed, or the idea behind it was for was a means for these clubs to scrap UEFA as the middleman between the clubs and the fans.
Okay.
UEFA does all the controlling of the European football.
Okay. Now I have to stop you here. Now you brought up some wonderful points. You mentioned finance, and you mentioned UEFA being the middleman there, and this ESL trying to get rid of UEFA so they can have that link directly with the fans. Yeah. Okay. So I've had your point, but we'll get back to you on that. Evals, what's your take on this?
I mean, I totally disagree with what Handy is trying to say about ESL. I think I need to put it out there for everybody to know that for me, it's a no to ESL. It's all about money. We all know how important money is, but when it comes to creating a competition, there are a lot of footballers who grew up. Their dream is to play in the UEFA Champions League.
Sure.
Their dream is to play in the World Cup. Their dream is to play in the English Premier League, La Liga, and all that. And if you want to play in the UEFA Champions League, you should merit it. You should be able to work hard enough to get to that level. So the idea behind the ESL to me is selfish because it's all about money. Everything about ESL is money.
Okay.
If you want to create a competition where the only way you can qualify is by working hard to get there, then it's totally welcome. But a competition where you are only qualified by a mere invitation, I don't think it should be accepted. And I'm happy, I'm with the fans.
Okay.
It's a no for me.
All right, now you've countered what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
You have the opinion that this thing is just about money.
It's about money.
Money.
Yes.
Now, Handy, you're coming from an angle that, like, you understand the challenges of these clubs.
Yeah.
Now, let's not get some things twisted. It's difficult for virtually everybody right now.
Yeah.
And even before the pandemic, the economic challenges have always been there. Okay, and the big clubs now, they have come out to say we are suffering, but this is like a way for us to make things better. But in the words of Perez, he's not just doing it for the big teams,
Yeah.
he's doing it to save football. Now, I really don't get that because some of the things they want to implement in this Super League, I don't see that saving football. And some of the statistics, I don't know who gave him the statistics. I mean, imagine Perez saying that he believes
16 to
children,
24.
teenagers from 16 to 24 have lost interest in football. Hello, I've got younger brothers and younger ones, and they love football. They are into football. So they also said some things about reducing the time
But I
from
think-
90 minutes to maybe 40 minutes in the first half. Like,
No.
now I don't get this whole logic. And they're also
But they
talking
also
about
brought in-
commercials during halftime, like bringing in performances. Football isn't the NFL. Football is football. We love football for several reasons.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know I'm supposed to be on the fence right now to hear from both sides, but I just can't help but to bring in my own perception about this. I'm against it, and in as much as we try to understand the reasons with the clubs and all, but I still think there are better ways to doing this.
But most importantly, I think one of the reasons why Perez decided to release the idea or the formation of the ESL 3 days before UEFA decided to drop the format was because they needed a better negotiation from UEFA.
Okay, now when you say the format, are you talking about the format for the newly proposed Champions League and Europa League?
Yes.
Okay, now we'll get there now. So you are saying they put this all out as a way to get a better negotiation
Yeah.
from UEFA. Do you agree?
I can't really tell. I don't know if that's the main idea behind it. But everything that has come out from the ESL so far has looked very selfish. I want to put it out there, like, I don't think some of the things UEFA have done so far are good. I actually want UEFA to adjust certain things. But you don't just break out from a league and form a league for yourself and your friends alone to prove a point. There's an association that is called the European Club Association, I think. Yeah, why not table this matter to them? Why not call all the presidents of all the top clubs and say, these things need to be worked on. Let's try and adjust some of it too, rather than just breaking away. And it's not nice for you to just break away and then leave the other clubs
Now,
aside.
now talking about top clubs now, who gave them the rights to call themselves the top clubs? I mean, with no disrespect, Tottenham were part of that. I mean, Leicester City have been more successful in recent times than Tottenham.
Yes.
So, what are they doing there now? All they should have said most popular clubs.
In certain ways, you can say most popular clubs, but you cannot deny, there's no denying Real Madrid is one of, if not the most decorated clubs out there.
Okay,
and
now, I won't give you the room to start praising your Real Madrid.
no, I wasn't going to do that, but I was going to use
there.
that as one of the big clubs
Okay.
that are there. But I genuinely think Tottenham does not deserve to be on that
all
list.
right. Okay, now we've seen this. We can talk about this for hours and even days, maybe weeks. Okay, now this is a tussle between FIFA, UEFA versus ESL. Okay, FIFA has been criticized, in time past, and UEFA also.
Same.
And I also have my own fair share of criticisms for them too. Now, you criticize the ESL for bringing up this kind of format, but you go on to propose this pattern, this format for the new Champions League, and it's crazy. You are increasing the number of games, increasing the number of teams, and then you criticize the ESL because they are making football less competitive, no challenge, free rights, just enter based on invitation. But in your Champions League, you are having what is called UEFA coefficient. That is to say, if a team like Man United or Chelsea or Barcelona fails to qualify from the Champions League via their groups, their league standings, they can make it to the Champions League because they are UEFA coefficient. Does that make sense?
Absurd. It is absurd.
Well, I stated very clearly here that some of the things UEFA are doing, I am not in support of it. But it's still not a reason to try to break out and form your own league. I mean, UEFA are probably trying to get a lot of things involved in the UEFA Champions League. There are teams that have never had the opportunity to play. So probably they are looking at expanding it. But to some extent, I am not in agreement with UEFA because I think the number of games has to increase as well. And then we're talking about coefficient. If you're bringing issue of coefficient, it's the same thing as inviting teams that are not supposed to be there to be there. Every competition should be based on merit. Work hard, qualify, gather the normal points that you were supposed to get. Be in the top 4, and then you can go out there and represent your team at the back.
Okay. Now there's something someone said, and I kind of like wanted to agree. He said the big teams, so-called big teams, they are becoming scared nowadays because the middle teams or the mid-table teams or the lower teams are beginning to close in the gap, not just on the pitch, but the way the clubs are being run. You know, gone are the days where you only see good training facilities in bigger clubs. Nowadays, mid-table teams are able to afford it in terms of manpower, and technology has improved. So you can see a team like Newcastle picking up a point at Anfield and even playing well. So the gap is closing, and these big teams, they know it's a bad market for them. So,
there's something I also have to say. UEFA here is just a lesser devil than the European Super League.
Okay, so we have two evils now.
Yes, because I don't see why Chelsea and Arsenal will meet in the UEFA, what's it called? The European Thursday night football.
Yeah.
Yes, the Thursday night football final.
You had to mention Thursday night.
I
understand.
Okay.
Yes.
The final in Baku,
And yes, you took it to Baku, Azerbaijan, and you had fans rallying out, pleading for the venue to be changed to a better place and a more comfortable conducive rather, a location that is more conducive. And UEFA blatantly refused.
Okay, well, I think we have to.
I agree on the point that UEFA, they are probably a lesser devil here, but it's still not enough for you to break out. There are other ways that you can come up. You can actually threaten UEFA and say we are going to boycott the UEFA Champions League games and all that, but not form another. Just boycott these games. Put down your problems, your grievances. Let the fans as well back you up and make some of these protests.
Now, I was about to ask your suggestion, but you have just brought up your own suggestion. Now, Handy, what's your suggestion?
I would suggest most of the top teams, or rather UEFA, can come to meet with these teams in the European Super League, get to work with them, learn or get some ideas, because I don't understand why 36 teams in the new format will be playing and each team is playing 10 matches. You are short of playing 10 matches and you qualify by being in the top 4 of the table. I'm sorry, I'm not a dumb man.
So you are calling for proper negotiation?
Yes, proper negotiation with these clubs, because we all know, whether we like it or not, most fans come out to watch matches or those UEFA Champions League matches because of these top clubs, and most fans start watching matches, especially from the knockout stages, even people who are not interested in football.
Well, do you think so? Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask him if he thought so, but I forgot it's not in the Champions League. I'm sorry, my bad.
Well, I might not be in the Champions League, but I know that my club will be playing Champions League for like 17, 18 years in a row. So I have an experience.
All right. Okay.
Do you think that's the reason why Arsenal was part of the UEFA Super League?
I'm not going to let you disrespect my club just because for the past 2 or 3 seasons we've been playing Thursday night football.
Drink something. Just
Don't worry,
drink
I'll
something.
drink when I want to.
Drink something. All right, now it's a big battle, a very big battle. But I believe in coming months we'll see positive results come out, hopefully. But talking about
punishments.
Now, punishments. Let's leave that aside for now. But let's talk about somebody who was in the news, in the midst of this whole storm. And it's a special person because it's a special one. Jose Mourinho was sacked. On the day this news broke out, he was sacked. Now, is that like a reward or a punishment?
First of all, I don't think he's so special right now because he did not steal the headline on that day.
Well,
as we all know,
it might not be so special, but I think he had some special, 30 million pounds to go home with.
That's a lot.
That's a whole lot.
That's a lot of money. The one-time special one, who is now the sacked one.
the most sacked
was
one.
Sacked. I mean, when the news broke out that he was sacked, we all thought it was as a result of the whole ESL issue. Yes. Maybe he had come up with disagreement.
There were rumors that he refused to take his players out for training.
But at the end of the day, we got another news.
No relation.
We're not too sure. We got another news that he has no relationship with the ESL. He was sacked because of performance.
I saw a banter somewhere. Someone said maybe Danny Levy fired him because he was hoping he was going to cash out from the ESL. But it hasn't happened till now.
I mean, this man has made so much money.
So now,
in case you don't know, I think I need to put out this fact.
Okay.
Mourinho has made about 90 million pounds plus
Just being sacked.
for just being sacked.
That's a
he
whole
made
lot.
80 million pounds when he was sacked at Chelsea.
The first time.
The second time he went to Chelsea, they paid him 50 million pounds. At Manchester
Manchester
United,
United
he
was
paid
absurdly
12.8 or 12.5 million.
Okay, you know what?
At Real Madrid, he was paid 80 million pounds, and now at Tottenham, he's being paid 30 million pounds. Oga Mourinho, me, I want to be like you.
Sorry. You know, I know I'm the producer of this show, but can somebody sack me?
Please,
Who will sack me? I can see our cameraman putting up his hand to sack me. No, the reverse will be the case. Alright, guys. Now, quick one now. Does Mourinho deserve another chance in England?
Well, first of all, I think he was hardly done to be sacked 7 days before a cup final, which he deserved to play.
So does he deserve another chance to do another thing?
I don't even think it's not about deserving when it comes to Mourinho. He's the special one, as he fondly calls himself. So definitely, Arsenal might be the next team on the line.
So you see Arsenal hiring him?
They decided to go with the cheap Ateta, and it has cost them. It's still costing them. Okay. So I think they might go for
over to you.
Mourinho has spent a lot of time in England. He knows English football in and out. He deserves another chance in England.
And he even loves staying in London.
Not with Manchester United, not with Arsenal, not with Chelsea, not with Liverpool, not with Man City. I think at this stage, Mourinho should.
I mean, Sheffield.
You really want to hear that? No.
But it's funny how Arsenal still mention
okay. Alright, let's leave the battle aside. Okay, guys. Wow, we've talked a lot and we've taken a whole lot of time today talking about the ESL and Jose Mourinho. So, guys, we'll leave it here for today. You have no to ESL, and Handy, what do you have here? Oh, don't worry, just keep it aside. It should be Hala Madrid or something.
Yes, something Perez, Madrid.
Okay.
Why do you guys have to antagonize me because of my club?
Hala Madrid for you. Hala Madrid. What do you say for your club?
I wish my club the best.
Okay.
That's just
you wish your club the best.
But I still have to let them know that I feel really embarrassed for making an effort to get success through shortcuts. It's not my thing. I
should have benefited you guys a whole lot. Alright, guys, that's all we have for today on Soft Sports. My name is Sase P, and I've had beautiful guys here, Evalsam and Handy. You know, they are very good friends. Very good friends. You know, no arguments, right? Thanks for behaving yourselves. Okay, guys. That's a big shout out to Nonso, behind the camera, and Nengesha for directing. Big up. So please follow us across all our social media platforms, and please do well to leave a comment in our comment section.
Exactly.
Give us your opinions.
I would love to hear your opinion
from you, rather.
I would love to see people who are on the side of the
ESL. Now they will want to hear. Okay, they want to hear. So me, I won't hear, and they will love to hear. All right. So just drop the comment, and please click on that notification button as you subscribe, because when we drop a video, you'll be the first to view it. And also share the video, let others see this beautiful content. All right. My name is Sase P once more, and I've had these guys with me. Peace out.